Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost in Dixon, Missouri. This is the United States and Kmt July 1943. The Americans have their 6 tech chips, but they're not going to try to start anything new because at this point of the game, if they did, they wouldn't be able to use it anyway. So they're going to try to move jet fighters, strategic rockets, wartime economy, heavy carriers, and attack transports. Because by the time they develop a 4-stage economy, I mean, including this one, the Americans only have 5 turns left in the game. So even if they develop a 4-stage economy, by the time they build an advanced weapon, they can't get it into battle. Okay, jet fighters is an 8. Missed with a 4. Strategic rockets is a 9. Missed with a 2. Wartime economy is a 7. They got that with a 9. That goes to stage 3. Heavy carriers is an 8. They got that with an 8. So that one is finished. And attack transports is an 8. And they got that with a 10. So that goes to stage 3. Okay, I already did their build. The Americans started with $75. They have spent 4 on 2 militia, 18 on 3 medium tanks, 9 on 3 infantry, 8 on 2 marines, 6 on a transport, and 26 on 2 heavy bombers. That all adds up to 71, and they saved $4. The Americans decided not to lend-lease any money to Free France this turn. Chiang Kai-shek had 3 in his bank, and back there in the corner you can see he has spent that on infantry. Knock the Marine over there. Stand up tall there, boy. Okay. Best place to set up. We are going to have some combat. Probably the best place to set up would be over here. Okay, here's the first thing we're going to do. This medium bomber here at Gibraltar can go 1, 2, 3 to bomb the Italian major factory in northern Italy. And then if he survives, 4 or 5 and land on British-possessed Sardinia. So I'll do that one first. Okay, the medium bomber got in there and scored 5 damage on the factory, but was shot down by the anti-aircraft. The Italians do have improved factories, so that major can still produce 3 units. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, let's see. Yeah, the next thing we're going to do, back up a little bit more, is, let's tilt down and zoom in a bit. Okay, there we go. Over here off of New York, we have 2 transports. They are loaded with 2 infantry, 2 elite Marines, and what are those? And 2 Marine Raider battalions, and a commander. So they have the major facility bonus, so they're going to go 1. How did I do that before? How did I do that before? 1, 2. You know what? I messed that up when I did that before. I moved too many. I miscounted and moved too many spaces. Because no, he can't reach all the way to Normandy. Count that again. 1, 2. Well, no, he can't.
We'll tell her, and she'll forget. She won't remember that she's gone. She doesn't remember that you got married.
How in the world did I miscount that before?
Exactly. She wasn't at your wedding, so she doesn't remember.
Well, I don't know how I miscounted that before. Let me make sure I'm looking at things correctly here.
Yeah, she doesn't remember Valerie until I start talking about Valerie.
Yep, I sure did.
And Vanessa, and she'll remember. I mean, she knows who you are, but she may not recognize you.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I messed that up the last time they invaded. Because they can only reach 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can only get to there 1 space short. All right then. Well, there won't be an invasion of Normandy this round. Do we want to do something different? 1, 2, 3. All right. No, we gotta save the Brits. So let's we gotta try to help the Brits anyway. So let's just hang on to that right there for a minute. All right. Shift down here for a minute. Like I said, I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. Chiang Kai-shek down here is going to do a walk-in on Kwangtung. So that's Kmt up 2 and Japan down 2. That's it for him. There won't be any non-combat movement for him, so I'm just going to go ahead and place his unit. So he'll be done.
You're only 2 weeks behind Vanessa?
Okay, now switch back over this way. So I screwed up in my counting before. Okay, now these transports carrying their guys are going to go 1, 2, 3 over to here.
When do you think you're due?
And then
Plan it for the 1st of October.
take this off of here because they can't do that. Now I'm not exactly sure
But I'd rather see her when she's
here.
and I mean, it don't
For the purposes of strategic naval movement, I mean, this is a German-possessed, damaged facility, so they can't use that. But there is a British major port right here off of the Midlands, and it is in the same sea zone. So, no, I better not do that since I screwed up the count before. So they're going to have to pay the. Oh, come on, get down there. They're going to have to pay the penalty for the earlier screw up. So they can just go 1, 2. Well, they could go 3 because of that major port. They just can't. I'm not going to let them use it for strategic movement because they weren't supposed to be there in the first place. Try to even things back up a little bit and make it fair. Okay, this fighter from New England, they have long-range aircraft and the airfield bonus, so he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to land here at the Midlands with this other fighter. And
So you need to really practice your Eagles.
down here,
Doing that when you're not sneezing or coughing, you are gonna have issues. You're gonna be incontinent by the time you're 35.
we've got these 2 battleships down here in Sea Zone 103, and that says I can connect to 70, 92, or 102.
I had it to where if I sneeze,
And then at the same time,
first thing in the morning, if I get up and if I cough or sneeze, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go back. I gotta go now, or I'm gonna
down there,
go over myself.
we have this little task force, which is going to go 1 space to Sea Zone 111, and then they connect to Sea Zone 149. So we'll shift over here now to the Pacific.
You went from side to side, so you know you didn't stay in one position.
So the 2 battleships are going to emerge here at 102.
And you told me with her first ultrasound how she was bouncing from one side
Yeah.
of the belly to the other. That's what
I'm trying to read.
oh, she's gonna be bigger. She can't be running out of room this early. You're not that big yet.
There we go. So there's 1, 2, and that's all they can go because they're battleships. And then these other guys down here, they moved 1 space in the Atlantic, and then
Hey, you know, at least they're not sewing up your uterus until it's time to give birth to the baby.
2,
They do that for people
3,
because they can't hold the baby in, so they just basically sew up the uterus.
to come up to there. So, yeah. There, those, and actually, again, I'm trying to see here. These guys aren't going to go that way. They came out here 1, and then they're over 2. They're going to join this task force there. Okay.
That's stupid to tell a person, oh,
And
sorry,
then
I'm
over
on a
here,
keto diet right now. Sorry. No. Bullshit.
over here, what is that there? That's a minor port. Okay. Over here,
Right, I know.
okay, these 2 transports. Actually, there's 3 transports there. So, two of these transports, one's going to stay behind. 2 of them are going to load these 2 elite Marines, this commander, and those 2 infantry. And they're going to go 1, pick up this ranger, 2, 3, up to here. So I'm going to have to get a, I'm going to have to get a chip in there. Because these ships right here are going with them for some protection. Yeah, so I'll get all the guys moved up and get a chip and everything in there. And these 2 submarines are going to stay right where they are. This coastal sub is going to stay right where he is. Okay, that's it for non-combat movement over there. Alright, so we'll place units in the Pacific. we're getting a transport here. And then we're getting 2 Marines. They'll be at San Francisco. They're going to stay behind when these other guys get moved to the card.
They are.
Okay, that's it for placing units in the Pacific.
Yeah. I don't think you need me on any restricted diets. And it, you know, she tries to tell you that in and tell her to go.
Down there in Brazil, we're going to put a militia here, just so the Germans can't have a free walk-in. And we're going to put another militia here.
Yeah.
And then over here on the East Coast,
I mean, shit.
the 2 heavy bombers go here at New England, at that medium factory. And then the 2 tanks, or 3 tanks, excuse me. Three tanks and 3 infantry go at New York.
Don't concern yourself so much in what she says. And, you know, it's not like you're gonna.
Okay, that's that. Now we got to collect money. The United States is at 65, plus 12 makes 77. Kmt is at 4, plus 1 for the Burma Road makes 5. The United States saved 4, so they're going to have 81 next turn. And Kmt will have 5, yes. Ozark Outpost, over and out.